Look at the tripods now. Holy moly. All right, it's time, boys. Let's talk about this. Yesterday, you guys have seen me, go crazy and spend a bunch of peons and do all these tripods, right? I'm gonna go over the more important updates every week if it ever happens, but it really doesn't fall under the NA audience sometimes. And I kind of know that because, you guys are not even intended there. So, right. So, for example, some of these newer contents that I get for this particular update, I'm going to go very quickly over it. And I'm going to focus this video on covering the tripod system. So, let's go over this really quickly. So, we have another new collectible now. This is a new collectible. I haven't even done this, so I'm going to do it on stream after I talk about the tripod. But, this basically just adds another collectible thing that you could do, another sideway content that gives you all these different rewards. It gives you card packs, it gives you HP, it gives you like card experience. So this is a newer one. Also, this one is a new dance. Gives you a new dance as well. So that's pretty nice. And this stuff, yeah, I'm not gonna go too much in detail because it doesn't apply to some of you guys, and it's gonna come out very in the future. For this update, we just got some more stuff where you get to trade tokens for food and like feast and all that stuff. It seems like most of the events are ending at August 24th because some of the stuff, the biggest update that we're looking into, which is the con update, it might be 8/24. So who knows? This 8/24 seems to be a big date over here. See? They're all ending it at 8/24. August 24th, that is. Now, let's go over the important stuff. So, tripod. So, before, let me open up my past video. So, this is my yesterday's broadcast. And what the yesterday's broadcast did was you notice me buying a bunch of tripods. So, for example, this is the actual NPC. Let's go to the NPC right now. See if there's any other changes. So, check this out. This section is gone. This is a new tripod UI. You notice me in this tripod library, I was moving over a bunch of tripods. You guys see me that yesterday. I've done it for 4 hours straight, 420 hours. And the reason why we did this is because items that I have transferred to the tripod library, if I have a level 4 tripod on the head, level 4 tripod on the shoulder, etc., any level 4 inside what I have on the library is transferred to the new system. So why is this important? Is what I did was I opened up for my gunslinger, I opened up all my tabs. What does that mean? So since there's 6 gear pieces, it's 6 times 5, 30 tripods that I can put into level 4. So after the update, this is what happened. I have level 5 tripod for this particular tripod, the movement, agile movement. And then the buff skill at 5. This one I left it at 4 because I'm never gonna use it. And this section over here, it says tripod levels applied. You can only have up to 18 tripods. Why 18 tripods? Because in the gear you get to have 3 tripods, right? It's 6 times 3, so it's 18. So 18 tripods are total amount of tripods that you can have to increase your damage. I want all my tripods because, like, what if any of these skills get updated or any of the skills get buffed or nerfed? I already done my chaos dungeon, and look at this. Now, instead of getting the armor pieces, you get this thing called an amulet, and it gives you the number, the level of tripod, the final level of tripod. So it says 444, obviously, but this one says 445. Since it doesn't have a library anymore, what happens? You just select it, and then you just need to transfer it, and the new percentage is 20%. I think this is pretty high. So level 4 is 25%, 50%. Level 4 is 50%. So it's actually really good. So overall, the tripod change, removing the library, everything became much easier for you to level up tripods. This means that most of the classes will be much easier to get their tripods done. However, there's a tedious thing where, like, you have to do them manually one by one. You have to transfer them manually one by one. But I think this is way better than the tripod library system that we have done before, that I've set all my characters to. But if I can naturally have a level 4 tripod at 50% chance, or even 25 if I'm not even using it, I can just run a chaos dungeon. Oh, hey, I got some tripods, I'm gonna transfer it. Oh, hey, I got some tripods, I'm gonna transfer it. You can naturally transfer it without spending any money. That's the important part. I'm trying to have you guys not spend unnecessary amount of money for this, right? Now, getting to the important part. What does this have to do with NA? I think you guys should prepare as early as you can, because at this point I spent so many peons and I could have prevented myself to not spend that many peons if I naturally ran the chaos dungeon myself, added all the level 4 tripods naturally within the tabs, as in like tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, tab 5. I open them all up, and every level 4 tripod that I get, I just save it in there. Eventually, if you save one tripod in the library of the old system, the game is just going to give it to you for free. Instead of trying to make a higher level tripod using the library system, like, you know, having the 433, etc., I think it's easier for you to just hang on with the lower level tripod. Don't spend too much money on those like 4-4 gears, because I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen some 4-4 gears in the market that cost like tens of thousands of gold. Don't buy those. And then try to, you know, just clear as much as you can on the game, because it's like, it's not going to hurt you that much on the DPS wise. Like, try to save money on it and wait for the new systems to come out. And before the new system come out, you should save the tripod gear per place and have as many tripods as you can, and which is a maximum 30. So let me show you another example. So this Deadeye over here that I just created recently, this is a fresh Deadeye. And yesterday I wanted to add in tripods. And Deadeye also uses 18 tripods. So I explained a little bit more here again. And you notice this tab here, I opened 3 tabs. And why do you open 3 tabs is because 6 times 3 is 18. So if I open 3 tabs and add in level 4 tripod of what I want, one by one, now with the update, I logged in after the update, right? Check this out. Level 5, tripod that I want. Level 5, tripod that I want. Level 5, tripod that I want. Level 5 here, level 5 here. Level 5, 5, 5. They're all level 5s here again. All 5s here. And all 5s here. So essentially, I have every single tripods ready to go. I'm missing one. I didn't click it, I think. So this is very smart, right? So I basically spent only 7 times 18 peons. How much is that? 7 times 18 peons is I spent 126 peons, and each of the tripods were about 100 to 200 gold each. Imagine doing this full tripod, 18 tripod on your old system, on the gear, having 4 equipments, right? Imagine how much that's gonna cost. So that's why if you want to save the money, you have to do it now. You have to save your libraries now, so that when it transfers to the new system, it's going to be super simple for you to get all the tripods that you want. Opening up more tripod library costs crystals. First one costs 50, second one costs 100, and the third one costs 150 blue crystals. But it's a good investment if you want to. But I think 50 crystal for the 3 and getting your 18 important tripods is a very good idea. The shittiest part about tripod is something like, oh my god, I have this level 4 Dark Order. Let's say for Deathblade, I have this level 4 Dark Order in the hat. Now I got this Dark Order level 4 at the shoulder. Like, do I need to transfer it backwards and then move it over for that stupid 10% chance to succeed or not? That was the shitty part, right? Now all that tedious part is gone, so you get to have all the tripods now. Now what is important again, when you guys have the old system, this update will come out, I think later the better, because like later on, you guys have more time to prepare, put all the tripods in. But sometimes some people go like, oh, I want my tripods now. I want like high level tripods now. You can think of it that way. But essentially, when the system changes, you want to have as many level 4s stored up as you can. Don't panic by now. What I'm trying to say is you should try to save the peons. You should try to save everything by naturally obtaining the level 4 tripods and saving them in your library. Don't buy them all like at last minute. Because when everyone tries to buy it at last minute, the price is going to skyrocket and it's going to be very hard. Aeromancer yesterday, the tripods were going for like 5k, 6k a pop. Before it was like 100, 200 gold. So you have to slowly farm it from chaos and save as much as you can. It will help you in the future for sure. This is what I wanted to talk about in the video. For those of you who are like, you don't have to worry too much about it later on. The transfer probability is 30%, 50% with the powder. And then 10% to 20% with powder, right? Level 3 is 100% with powder. So like, it'll be so much easier to add in tripods in the future to save even more, to take advantage of playing a little earlier, you know, utilize that library to the fullest. And then afterwards, you know, keep doing that. And 10%, 20% is not bad. So you can just add it accordingly. So with that being said, like, I knew like this kind of stuff will come out. For some of these skills, they give us like free tokens as well. With that being said, this concludes the short explanation video. Like these stuff, not too important. I don't think so, because it's not going to it's not impacting you guys as much. Like you got some PvP updates as well. Tripods, I wanted to let you guys know that these are the things that you guys should prepare and should be expecting very, very soon. I think like 1 or 2 months for sure. All right. Okay. With that being said, this concludes it. Bye, guys.